Well, this morning started actually with dinner. I think we had dinner about 1 in the morning, and then a little nap, and then I had breakfast. Then we went for a nice little brisk walk, little 1.5 mile walk.
It's now about 6 in the morning. We spent the last couple hours at that restaurant, and now we're headed to the first official part of
The whole reason we came,
yeah.
After hours and hours of random adventures. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. That was a godsend. We got 2 meals out of it, a little bit of sleep, some heat, some being out of the foggy raininess. I'd say that was all in all a win. All we had to do was walk 2.5 miles to get there.
Yeah.
Then we went to the pastors training. Hung out there. There's about 20 or 30 pastors there that were being trained, and then the 10 church intensive guys are sitting off to the side, and they actually sort of recapped sort of their visions and values. So that was kind of a good summary for us. And then we went to a house gathering, and we got a ride. That's a good thing. So the house gathering, we had prayed for one another, introduced each other, talked about Hebrews some, did communion together. Then we had lunch together. During the pastor's training, we talked to one of their visions is that everyone has something to bring, spiritual gifts, something for the common good. Every part of the body is needed. And then in the house church, the leaders brought that up and said, hey, we want everyone to bring something, even if it's just a word. One girl said, fully surrender. That's all she needed. Yeah, after dinner, lunch together, we went out, broke into groups of 3 or 4, and just around the neighborhood. Ideally meeting with people they had already met, or some we just went out and met people we hadn't met at all, and just kind of sowing new ground for them to follow up with. One thing I wrote down was just a very intentional training of the leaders and continuing to remind them of vision, because vision dissipates and kind of goes away, so I have to continually be reminded of that, and I think I need to do that more often than I have been. I'm really looking forward to our the actual intensive time with these guys. When I've got to know them, some of them a little bit more, but specifically just having some of those conversations and being able to communicate more. Today was a lot of just observing, and it's really hard to hold back sometimes where they're like, hey, don't say anything because we want to train these guys, and I want to jump in there. And so I'm excited. Tomorrow is actually designed for me to jump in there, and I can do that.